Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you again for joining us today with today's Entrepreneur. We have somebody so cool and special and here with great tips, ladies. Don't let yourself go because there's always somebody watching. And with more pleasure, I present to you Mr. Ricky De La Torre.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited about giving tips about skincare and different things about looking your best all the time, and thank you so much for the invitation again.
Thank you. And hi, Beautiful Aesthetics. Let's talk about what you're doing, how you're branding your business, because we have a lot of young adolescents, that are actually paying attention to what you're doing. I actually am very, very excited about knowing how you're helping ladies look great.
So I love to boost individuals' confidence, not just the ladies, but the men also have skin conditions that want to be addressed. I'm an esthetician in Texas, so what I do is treat and take care of people's skin. So essentially, people with acne, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, all that stuff ties into making somebody feel their best. So we have different treatments at Hi Beautiful Aesthetics where we enhance their beauty. We're getting them new skin in a couple of months because it doesn't happen overnight. Product recommendations, treatment combinations, and all of this enhances everybody's way of seeing themselves because, acne and different skin conditions can make them feel a little bad about themselves and decrease their confidence and their self-esteem. So I love to see that change within a couple of weeks when they come to see me.
And the products that you recommend whenever you're doing the procedures, are they able to buy the products also?
Yeah, so we actually have 2 different lines of skincare in our office, and we always recommend it, and most people assume that those recommendations are just being made because we're trying to sell something upon our clients, but that's not essentially it. It's like anything with protocol. When you go see a doctor, you're going to go ahead and get seen by a physician, so whenever you also are going to get medication with that. So it's kind of the same thing a little bit where you're going to go home with a product that's going to do something for your skin, keep those results, maintain the results, and continue to see results throughout the time that you're using those products. These products, sometimes you cannot get them from regular stores. Like most people tend to go to Ulta or to Sephora, but they're not really getting that correct advice when they go to these stores. So it's something that you have an advantage to see an esthetician who is licensed and certified in different parts of the skincare field, and you're going to get a really good response when you follow protocol. Nice.
And you're a very busy person. I know that we kind of had a little bit of a difficulty trying to get you in here because everybody wants you. You're so beautiful.
I try. So I actually close on Mondays. So I close Mondays, but today I had a request. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm from out of town. Can I please see you today? And I was like, you know what? I would definitely make that exception. And I opened up early just to check her in, to see her. But I had totally forgot. That I had booked her, and this is she booked a couple weeks ago.
And you said she was from Virginia, right?
Yeah, so she was trying to really
get
me, and I'm like, hey, my staff member can help you. I have something to do that I probably committed to. She's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll be here next month again on business trip, so it's not a problem. So it was so nice that I was able to reschedule that. So
you are so hot right now. Everybody just wants to be touched by you. There you go. And so you started out doing eyelashes and...
I did. So let me tell you a little bit about my history.
All right, let's go.
3 years ago, I started with $82 doing lash extensions. So I got the product, the chair, everything you need to do lashes. And it was something that I did not expect it to turn into my full-time job. I was working as a medical assistant for an insurance company. And little by little, I started to get extremely busy, booked out, and then I had to tell my job, hey, I think I'm gonna go ahead and part ways. It was so sad because I was working there.
Oh.
I got really attached to the staff and slowly started to get away. I was getting booked out 2 to 3 weeks apart. I mean, out. And I started to expand my business. I started in a closet, really like, I call it a closet because it was so small.
It's so small.
It was like maybe 200 square feet. And now I have a 15 square feet office. So
Nice.
I have 3 staff members, and the business has been growing and booming to everything that I do obviously shows that it has really good results. My clients love what I do, and I love that they trust, and every single step that I've taken is repercussions, but sometimes it's for the better good. And I love how much I've grown, and there's always more room for growth.
And let's talk about how you have your staff. How many people make up your staff right now?
So I do have an esthetician, 2 estheticians, and 1 front receptionist.
Okay.
So my staff gets deep training by myself. So most of them do already have their license, and all I have to do is do the training by myself. So I do things specific way. I'm a little bit aggressive with treatments just because my clients do like to see the results much faster.
Right.
So just because you go to an esthetician doesn't mean you can get the same exact thing from everybody.
No, some like to make it take like 4 or 5 different times of you coming in.
Right. So I kind of want to minimize the time because time is crucial. And even for me, whenever I want to do something, I want it done as fast as possible.
Right.
But without hurting people's skin or stuff like that. Right. So my staff is very diligent with that. They follow the same code of ethic that I want to go through. So if I do it this way, they will do it the same way. So it works out really good where I make sure they're trained. So my staff knows that my clients are going to be in good hands regardless.
Right. And then how do you keep your staff happy?
So you know what? I think I'm the best boss. I
wanted him to say that.
I really get that a lot from my staff. Even though we're a small group, I'm always super laid back, but also firm. But at the same time, we try to keep a very happy atmosphere because it's sometimes we have to have a bonding relationship with the client. So whenever you get in that room, I tell them that we got to talk to our clients a lot. So. We always try to have meetings, go out on outings every 4 months. We try to take a trip so we can actually know each other a little bit more than just at work.
Right. Because we all go through moments, and outside of what's work, but it's always good to have that strong connection. You're very right. I wanted you to say that because that helps out a lot of people that are maybe starting out a new business, to just kind of always remember that whoever's working for you is also working with you, because that's the only way you're going to see your empire grow. I'm so happy you said that. And now let's talk about the acne. Let's go back into the acne.
Yeah.
We know that a lot of young kids also like to take care of themselves, and sometimes there's a lot of bullying behind. I remember I used to have a friend, and we'd say execute because yeah. So it was really bad back then. But so in order to stop that and to definitely kind of be more supportive, how do we get them to come in, and how does that go about?
So I have a strong following on Instagram. If you guys want to follow me, I am Hi Beautiful, or you can follow the business page Hi Beautiful Aesthetics. A lot of our clients right now, because it's summertime, everybody's out of school. So I'm having a lot of teenagers who are dealing with acne, not just the regular acne like 1 or 2 pimples on their skin. We're talking about severe cystic acne or inflamed acne that looks really, really bad on people's face and can hinder people's self-esteem. And of course, bullying does come and tied in with that. And I like to encourage a lot of my clients who are young to come in and see what we can do. It doesn't have to consist of expensive treatments. I like to be on the very affordable scale. That's what I like to say. Because, a lot of our teenagers are hardworking as well in the summer, and they want to get those results in. They want to get clear skin. So I help them out with that. I try to get what can be done on the lower, depending on any kind of budget. So that's first things first.
Right.
I want to make sure that they get that experience and they get better skin because, it does hinder them a little bit. And bullying is not something that I want them to go through. So within a session, they come back, oh my God, my skin is so much better. And just to see that result and that change on their face, I get to show them the before and afters. they're super thrilled, and I like that. I like seeing that change on their face and their excitement about it.
That's awesome. Now, what about women? Like women, with age, comes the muscles falling, and some of us go to the gym and it's still not looking right. So we can go there, and I've seen where one of the procedures is where you put the machine on them, or you have another one with the beads. Can we talk about that?
Of course. So body contouring is very popular. We have different devices and treatments that we use to enhance people's bodies. So we have radio frequency, which is a very popular treatment that kind of like melts fat, kind of dissolves it a little bit, and does some skin tightening. So it aids a lot with people who are at the gym and they want to enhance the results much faster. So that's one of the popular treatments. Another one that everybody raves about is called wood therapy. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's like a wooden stick that we beat it on our clients. What's doing, it's a very old method, and it's a way of sculpting the body. So it kind of, think about it like a rolling pin for the dough.
The dough,
yeah. That's what I like to compare it. We kind of like are essentially getting and breaking it down into smaller particles. It's called thermogenesis. It's a type of way of heating up that fat, localized fat, kind of get it drained out. It slims and it contours the body. I'm not going to say...
Is the wood hot? Is it
no,
hot?
it's not hot, but you will get this hot sensation from it going up and down, creating that thermogenesis. Thermogenesis is just that heat that's being produced from it being done in the body. Right. So there's like 12 different tools that we use, and we're constantly moving in the same repetitive motion so we can drain it through the lymphatic system. So conjunctionally, it works a lot whenever you're drinking lots of water, you're working out, and it's just a lot for like the love handles, cellulite. Oh my God, I cannot
to make
tell
it
you.
look smooth.
Yeah, so a lot of my clients this past couple of weeks has been cellulite because summer's here, everybody's going to the beach, vacation,
two-piece.
yeah, and they really, really want to look their best. So it does require sessions. And it's a little bit discomforting. Imagine a wood beating you up a little bit.
About how many sessions are we talking about?
We're talking about at least 8 sessions. And that is a minimum. Most people think that I'm just like, no, you're going to need, you really need
you really like 3 months, girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like you really need to do this amount if you really want to see results. Most people think that, 1 or 2 sessions. And no, and actually, I've had a client who said that with 2 sessions, she was great. And I tell them, that's fine, great. If you love it and you see in 2 sessions you see your results.
What sessions?
Congratulations.
No more Coke, no more bread.
Right. You gotta change your lifestyle too a little bit. It's not just about the treatments. I always encourage them healthy eating, going to the gym a little bit. You don't have to be doing a lot, but at least with a little bit of cardio, the results are gonna be so amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, definitely looking forward into that.
Yeah.
That sounds so cool and interesting. Where is your clinic or your spa located?
So we are in the southwest side of Houston. Right now, we are in a temporary office in the same building by the west side of Houston. So we actually recently moved because we are expanding, like I told you. So the bigger the office, we had to move to a different location. So we love that office. It has 4 rooms in the reception area, so it's in the southwest side of Houston. Yeah.
Okay, and the best contact phone number for you?
So the best contact phone number is going to be 281-846-6895. Our friendly staff is there available to take your call and answer any questions you have and book your appointment.
English and Spanish, right?
Yes, we're bilingual, so all of our staff is bilingual, and we can take
What's the latest time we can go see you?
So the latest, if you want to see me, you're going to have to ask at the front desk. Just depends on the day, but we're open till 7 o'clock, last appointment being at 6.
Okay, great. And that's Monday through...
So actually we close Mondays. Remember I told you?
Oh, yeah.
So we actually open Tuesday through Saturday, and we close Sundays as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. And now, as far as do you have like group activities that you do there, like maybe for like bridesmaids, if maybe they want to do something all together?
Yes. So actually we do. So the discount is applied whenever, depending on how many clients it is. We have facial bride groups. We have the laser teeth whitening.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they can do. We actually have an event where we can close the office just specifically for them, or schedule one of our days that we're off. On Mondays is typically the day they can come get together and have a little spa day, and they're having mimosas, they're having their fruits, different things, just depending on what they're looking for.
And what about butt lifting and things like that?
Ooh,
Are we
butt
doing anything like that
yeah.
in clinic?
It's more about a muscle enhancement. Most people don't know what muscles to work on there. So there's different devices that we can use to tonify the butt. And with therapy is also another way of displacing some of the fat on the bottom of the thighs.
Oh, to make
and
it go
the theory
up.
is to push it up, and it kind of enhances that butt to make it a little bit more plumper, more juicier.
Cool.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
So
Man, that's some
one
rigorous
way
stuff right there
to
you're
get
working on.
it. Definitely. It works really great. Most of our clients who are looking for butt enhancement get to see those results pretty fast.
Do you get tired of doing that? No, just kidding.
You know what I do? It's a workout. So sometimes I don't have to go to the gym. When I do a procedure that long, I won't go to the gym that
And
day.
could you do that to like the upper area also, just to make sure they don't go?
You could. So we do have like a way to make it nice and round. We don't want to go too bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want it to look all the way up, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah, it look fake or nothing, but
course.
yeah, just to kind of maintain
It's
it.
just an enhancement. Most people, it's not going to be any surgical results, but people who are doing the treatments, they're like, oh yeah, I definitely see the results. It's great. And that's where we are. We're a driven result clinic. We like to make sure that our clients are seeing those results.
Okay, great. Well, I think that I've definitely learned a lot talking to you, and I definitely want to keep in touch with you
Of
because we will be visiting you soon. My name is Yadi, and thank you so much again, and thank you, Mr. Ricky De La Torre. It's
Thank
been
you for
amazing to
having
have you in the
me.
studio.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much,
much.
and I hope you have a blessed day.